So we're actually going to be bringing a new game to our channel that we've never brought to our game before, which is World of War Z. If you guys don't know what World of War Z is, you're about to find out today, because we're going to be literally talking about everything about the game, which, you know, the story mode. We're going to be talking about the classes in the story mode, the episodes in the story mode. We're gonna be talking about the multiplayer to the game. We're pretty much gonna cover a lot of stuff and almost everything in the game that you can do. If you guys have actually played World of War Z, man, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys like the game, make sure to leave a thumbs up, because we are gonna be mentioning everything in the game if you don't know about it, and hopefully you guys get it. Hope you guys enjoy the video though, man. If you guys do, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Also leave a comment in the comment section if you play World of War Z yet, and let me know how you guys feel about World of War Z. But let's go ahead and dive right into the video, boys. I ain't got me on. Let's go. So pretty much what World of War Z is a survival game where you start off at the beginning and you have to get to the end of the mission. There's like 4 different missions for each places that you actually spawn in. We're going to be talking about everywhere that you can actually visit. But other than that, it's pretty much missions that you have to complete. During the missions, you have little quests that you also have to complete as well, like go here, defend this area, eliminate all of these zombies, you know, get to this area and press this button on a crane or whatever, you know what I mean? Just to make things pretty interesting during the missions that you are actually doing. Sometimes you have to defend people, sometimes you have to find a key off of a zombie. There's all types of different, you know, quests that you have to complete during these missions. But before we actually get to talking about exactly what everything that you can do in the game, I actually want to mention something to you guys. Is it just me, or does this game feel like it's actually Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 but with quests in it? As I say that, you start off with your starting guns. You go and you find other guns that you want to use. You have to pick up ammo. You have to pick up your equipment anytime that you use it. You run out of ammo stupid quickly too. So ammo is pretty much, you know, a big thing in this game, obviously, because there's so many different zombies that are coming after you. Also, there's a lot more zombies in World of War Z than Left 4 Dead. But the layout to the actual missions and to actually play the game is pretty much like Left 4 Dead. But World of War Z has quests, it has classes. You can actually create your classes. You can unlock different things for the guns that you use often. As you keep using the same gun over and over and over again, eventually you'll unlock attachments for the gun. And then also, if you keep using the same class as well, you unlock other perks for that class. But that's just something that I wanted to mention before actually explaining everything that you can do in this game. It feels like Left 4 Dead to me, and it's honestly pretty dope actually. I know that it's not exactly like Left 4 Dead, obviously, because it's its own game, but at the same time, we haven't had a Left 4 Dead type game for a long time, since Left 4 Dead came out, you know, and I feel like that's actually pretty awesome. But is it gonna succeed? Left 4 Dead was really successful, but will World of War Z be very successful? Another thing that I actually want to mention before talking about everything in the game, console and PC is totally different with the movement, the feeling of the game. PC is a lot more smoother. On console, it's a little bit more stiff. Like whenever you aim and you're moving your joystick, it's really stiff. But if you're on the PC, it's like pretty much right on spot. And it kind of reminds me of like a DayZ and a PUBG type of game coming to the console, because I feel like World of War Z was meant to be a PC game, but they also brought it to console as well. It's not as stiff. It's actually not stiff at all on the PC, and it's actually like that as well with PUBG and DayZ. Turning and actually aiming and turning, this entire movement for the game on the PC with PUBG, DayZ, and World of War Z is really smooth, but whenever you get on console, it's really stiff. It has that real stiff feeling where like whenever you turn your joystick, it's not like right on spot like a Fortnite game, or you know, like a Call of Duty game, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel like this game was supposed to be meant for PC, but they went ahead and brought it for console as well. Does that make it a bad game? Absolutely not, but I feel like it's actually better on the PC than it is on console. So if you guys are trying this on console and you're not satisfied, I definitely understand. I get it, you know, but it's also a lot more better on PC. Also on console, is only 30 frames per second, other than PC is 60 FPS, okay? So the quality is a lot different as well on PC compared to console. So that's another thing that I actually want to talk to you guys or mention to you guys about with this game. It's totally different on console, even if it's the exact same game. The feeling of it on PC compared to console is a huge difference, okay? But exactly what you can actually do in this game, so you have missions that you can complete. There's 4 different areas that you can actually visit, which are the episodes. You have New York, you have Jerusalem, you have Moscow, and you have Tokyo. With all of those places that you can actually visit, there's 4 different missions that you can actually do and you have to complete, except for Tokyo. Tokyo only has 2 is what I'm aware of as of right now. And I'm actually on the last mission of Tokyo. I've done every other mission other than Tokyo, the last mission on Tokyo. And I have to say, it's actually pretty cool. The way that they have everything laid out is actually pretty cool. You know, the scenery to the game is very amazing. But the main thing is that you have those 4 places that you can visit, and then you can also do all of the missions in those 4 places that you can visit. During those missions, you also have different characters that you can be. So in New York, you're gonna have different characters from Tokyo, and that's how it is throughout all the episodes. There's different characters throughout all the episodes. But say if you're in New York, during those 4 missions that you have to complete in New York, they're the same characters, other than if you finish the last mission on New York and you go down to Moscow or, you know, Jerusalem, there's going to be different characters in Jerusalem or Moscow, which I also think that's a bit interesting as well, because each character has their background story, and whenever you use every single character, you unlock their background story. You can actually check out their background story as well, which I honestly think is actually pretty cool. So during you playing these missions, you have your different classes that you can use. There's a medic, you know, there's actually a whole bunch of different classes, and it's honestly too much to remember how many classes that there are, and I've only been using the medic. So as you keep using these classes, you can unlock different perks that you can unlock with the experience points that you actually unlock while keep playing the game. And then you also have your classes with guns. The guns are a little bit different though. Alright, you can't just start off with any gun. You can't choose what gun that you want to start with. It all depends on what class that you're using. So if you're using the medic, you start off with the SMG. But what you can do is actually find the guns that you want to use in the game while you're traveling through the mission. So there's going to be checkpoints everywhere where you get your ammo. Any place that you get ammo, there's going to be different guns laying around. You also have crates that you can check, and whenever you check those crates, you can actually find different guns. You also have your heavy guns, okay? Your heavy guns are a 3rd gun that you can hold on to, but they're super powerful, bro. There's a chainsaw, there's a light machine gun, there's a grenade launcher, and there's a sniper that shoots explosive bullets. It's actually pretty amazing, but you have a limited amount of ammo for those heavy guns that you can find. But if you're not satisfied with the gun that your class gives you, then you can also find different guns laying around the map if you just go ahead and look for those, and you can pick them up. As you pick up different guns or keep using the gun that your class gives you, you unlock different attachments for those guns that you can use, and then you would have to buy the attachments after unlocking them. Starting off, you know, the lower attachments are going to be about $250, but every attachment that you unlock after that is going to go up $100. I think they did it like that so they can give you guys something to do and look forward to with playing the game. But honestly, you know, after completing all the missions and every episode that you can do, there's really nothing else that you can do with the episodes but other keep playing it over and over again, which is why I honestly think it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, except it has all of these different perks that you can actually do with the game. And you know, Left 4 Dead actually stayed really fun for a long time. You know, you had different episodes that you can complete, but you can also keep playing the same episodes over and over again, which is why I don't think this game is extremely bad. The only thing that I think is actually bad with this game so far is the way that it is on console, how it's 30 FPS and the movement is pretty stiff. In my opinion, is honestly really stiff. You know, it's nothing like computer where it's really smooth, and that's what I was talking about earlier in the video. But off of the story mode, you also have multiplayer where you can get onto multiplayer. You can also level up in multiplayer, but it also has nothing to do with the story mode. So the characters that you're using on the story mode is not what you're going to be bringing to the multiplayer. With multiplayer, you have a selection of different game modes that you can actually play, and I actually tried out multiplayer and I was not satisfied with it at all. I'm not going to lie to you at all, boys. I'm not going to lie to you at all. And I played it once and I never played it again, and I honestly played it by mistake. The very first time that I actually got on the game, I thought, you know, I don't know what was going in my head. I got into multiplayer thinking I was going to be playing the story mode, but come to find out I had to go up to the co-op story mode, obviously, you know. But also, I mean, eventually I was going to check out multiplayer anyways, but there is a selection of game modes that you can actually play on multiplayer too. If you guys have a pretty cool game mode that you guys think I should check out, go ahead and let me know about that and I will check it out, because I've only played one on there and I was not satisfied with it at all. But the one that I was actually doing, it was kind of like a team deathmatch type of game mode, where you just kill people, you know, you kill the enemy squad, but you also have zombies coming at you at the same time. It was actually pretty interesting, but just something that I wasn't interested in, okay? But I hope you guys do enjoy the video, bros, alright? That's pretty much about it with this game. Let me know what you guys think about the game. If you like the game, if you think that it's kind of useless. I honestly do kind of like the game, but I don't see myself playing this for fun unless it's on PC, just because of the stiffness on console. But I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys in the next one, man. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoy. Peace.